All right, we got Roger Nicholas. He's the Director of Customer Experience at Island Analytics and Marketing. He boasts over 25 years of diverse expertise spanning operational management, sales, and business development. With a track record of success at esteemed companies like Payless Shoe Source, we remember them, Citigroup, and Pfizer Pharmaceuticals, Rogers' leadership has driven growth and innovation in the Caribbean's consumer goods and retail pharmacy sector. So note that accent will come out. As a certified Net Promoter Score professional and customer experience professional, Roger is renowned in his ability to deliver impactful solutions that drive customer acquisition, retention, and revenue growth for entrepreneurs and enterprises. Beyond his professional accomplishments, he's dedicated to public service, volunteering, work with the Special Olympics with Olympics Church. He's an avid soccer and football enthusiast, and he is always eager for spirited discussions about sports. Guys, one of the things I want to say as we bring Roger to the studio, customer experience matters. We have to make sure that we are treating the people that keep us in business well. So I'm so excited that we have Roger joining us today and giving us that tidbit. Roger, thank you for this. And without any further ado, I can't wait to hear what you have to say.
Thank you so much, Peter, for that great introduction. I am going to jump right in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very humbled to be here because service is something I'm very inclined to. So I want to jump in because my responsibility is to to clarify what customer centricity is and why it's important for us in business, whether we're small as a solopreneur or kidpreneur, all the way up to an enterprise. So I want to frame things with the three takeaways I want you to get. So takeaway number one is that your customer is very valuable to you. And let me tell you why. The first thing I want you to keep in mind from this day forward, kind of like your business compass, is that the average loyal customer is worth up to 10 times the value of their first transaction. The second thing I want you to remember about how valuable your customer is to you is the probability of selling to an existing customer is 60 to 70% versus only 5 to 20% for a new prospect. And the third thing I'd like you to remember is that a customer is 50 times more likely to buy from a company who they were referred to by close friends or family. Now let that marinate for a minute, because after hearing that, it's going to change the way you decide to treat with your customers, because now you understand how much value they bring to you. The second takeaway is about the difference and the importance of understanding your customer better than your competition. Customer centricity simply means that we are using the needs and expectations of our customers to determine our processes, our marketing, our hiring and training, as well as the product we choose or service that we choose to offer. So what you may or may not know is that there is a strategy that's about officially 30 years old and in the makings about 50 years old. And it's called customer experience. You definitely want to write that down, or as we call it, CX. Now, CX is simply the science and study of customer behavior and how it impacts revenue and cost for a business. So customer experience looks at the entire customer life cycle to help you understand, one, how customers make decisions from their point of awareness of your business and their problem. And I'll illustrate. I'm a chocolate bald man who chooses to shave his hair for right now until my head says something different, right? So when it's time for me to decide on choosing the way to shave my head, I have a myriad of options. I have depilatories or the creams, I have manual razors, or I have automatic razors. How do I make my choice? Your business needs to know that. What am I trying to avoid? What emotions am I worried about? I'm worried about ingrown hairs. I'm worried about razor burn. I'm worried about um, irritation, skin irritation. Do I have extremely sensitive skin? Because I am a sensitive guy, and I do have sensitive skin. So the number of blades that I choose determines how my sensitive skin is going to be affected. As a manufacturer of razor blades, you or things that cut hair, you need to know all of that before I even approach your website or your store. Customer experience starts there. It then goes into all the processes, the internal processes that you've designed to make sure that I can get my solution to my problem. It continues on to once I've acquired your product or service, making sure that I get the optimal use out of your product or service. And then it continues on to after I've used your product or service, if I am so excited by the solution that I got and the experience that I had, I become a loyal customer who just has to, who is simply compelled to refer you to others. So, in a short sentence, customer experience simply focuses your business on a strategy that helps you create customers who buy more, stay longer, and tell their friends. So that's takeaway number 2. Takeaway number 3 is that customer experience is the strategy used for businesses to win. All the businesses that you know or respect or are impressed by have leaned into and have leveraged customer experience. The proof of customer experience comes out of the fact that the Apples, the Amazons, the Southwest Airlines, the Emirates Airways, the Nikes, the Adidas, your top grocery stores, you name it, they all leverage that type of strategy in understanding their customers better than their competition. So I try to summarize what customer experience can do for you and your business in an acrostic called ROOTS. Now, it's kind of ironic that a bald man is talking to you about roots, but that's another day. And roots stands for uh, customer experience looks at the things that affect the revenue of your business, the types of customers you choose, how long they stay as a customer, because the longer they stay, the more you can offer them an upsell or a cross sell. Are you making them loyal enough that they can become referrers of your business? Okay, so understand that customer experience is the strategy that businesses win with for the last 30, 40 years. Some of them have done it without you knowing, and some of them are doing it officially now. So I look forward to hearing your questions. I look forward to hearing my co-panelists because I'm learning so much from them already. And I hope you're enjoying what we're talking about and you're getting great value. So have a great day and go win. That's it from me.
And that was rich. I was sitting down taking notes and I forgot to look at the clock and notice it was time for us to come back. Thank you for that. Even the little commentation that you put in to help us recognize that even chocolate bald men get to choose the things that they want. And you got to pay attention to your customer. So great job. I appreciate you so much. What makes someone want to do business with you and continue doing business with you was my takeaway. So for the businesses here, how do we make sure that business people will continue to do business? Everybody will give you a one try, but are you handling yourself in such a way that you'll get repeat business and they'll come back?